Hello, 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 and welcome to another exciting installment of Little Dangerous Benign with me, your host and co-pilot, Commander Jack Little. Oh, hello, sailor. Well, you catch us here today at the livery screen. Yes. That's what we're up to. We've just unlocked our Lavecon paint job, which I think is not applicable to the ASP. But let me see. Oh, this is slightly earlier than normal. Sunday stream. Yes. Because... oh no, there we go. I think... no, not at all. Yeah, we've got no paint jobs for this at all. Never mind. Well... looking a little worn, isn't it? Not sure it's supposed to look like that. Anyway... let's see now. You remember, keen viewers, from last episode that we had just unlocked one of the engineers, Todd Blasty Face, whatever his name is. And with that in mind, I realise we've only got on here a railgun, which we only installed really out of necessity. Oh, but while I am here, no, that's fine. I'm getting ahead of myself. There we go. So, what I had the Gimp do is order up the old Kirby's needle. Yeah. So we've got a Viper ready to pick up, and we will find said Viper in the shipyard of Zone. Yeah. So, while we transfer our body, our meat puppet, to Viper. What we've also got to do is try and see if we can squeeze a little more power out of the out of this particular frame. Because good. Because having a slight sort of power trouble at the moment, courtesy of well, what happened was we had a rule roll, didn't we? Which meant we had to use the lowest power module that we could get. Curtains, welcome to the stream. How are you, good sir? And Frickly, how be she be? Right, where are we? Just a quick vanity look in. Oh, hello. What have we got here? Oh no, same old, same old. Yeah, so stick with the shadow stripe. It is good. Oh. Nope, we've removed it. That's not what we wanted. There we go. Off. And, hello. Pew pew. Right, so what do we want? Core International. Curtains writes he has just watched the finish of the 24 80 Heures de Main. That's a long old race. Oh, I hope there are lots of service stations along the route. You know, pop in for a pastry. It's I really wish the Gimp wouldn't drink coffee while I'm streaming. You know, causes complete havoc. Complete havoc. Right. But he needs his whistle wetting. He needs his pipes lubing or something. Right. Power plant. See, we've got a 3C, which is no good to anyone. So let's see now. Yeah, let's keep our jump range intact. But a little bit of money to throw around, you know, not much, but enough. Fisk Dragon. Alonso totally cheated with his four-wheeled trike. Oh, somebody was dragging a fourth wheel around, was he? Or she? Could be a she. No, it's his. It says his. It's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Right. So. Let's head back to Trophy Camp. To Trophy Camp. To Trophy Camp. Let's head back to Trophy Camp. We'll all have tea. Yes. Right. Oh. Let's get a little bit comfier, you know. Now we might. I'm not making any promises, because there are multiple factors involved. But we might be doing a long one.
Your way is clear to depart.
We might be having a long one today. Just warn you, not very long, you know, because I don't do long. Never mind the length. What about the quality? That's what I say. Well, never mind. Anyway. Yes. Good afternoon, Fisk Dragon. Welcome to the stream.
Landing gear retracted.
That's nice, isn't it? Oh, I've been playing a little bit of No Man's Sky again. Which probably isn't advisable just ahead of the stream, because it means I'm in a slightly different headspace, you know. See?
Frameshift drive charging.
There we are. Anyway. Ooh, hello. Oh.
3, 2, 1.
So, Fisk Dragon likes the cars what go fast too, does he? I'm assuming 80 Heures de Main is a cars that drive fast game rather than a bikes that go fast game. I'm assuming that's the case. Snake Lord 444, welcome to the stream. You're just in time to watch some expert menu wielding
Orbital flight engaged.
trophy camp. Motorcar endurance race. Ooh, like touch the truck. Touch the truck. There was a game. Oh. Touch the truck, of course, involved touching a truck for as long as possible. And the last person left touching the truck would win. That's how that worked. Slightly less... Well, no, I wouldn't say less skill, although probably, if we're honest. Different skill. Snake Lord 444, how are you, sir? And welcome, Shiny. Shiny, my partner in troll on Bognosis' stream. We just like finding interesting music to share, don't we? That's the main thing. It's all done in fun as well. Yeah. Not much music on this stream, I'm afraid.
Falcon Delacy Juliet Alpha Charlie. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
Thank you. But Shiny writes, last time I watched Le Mans, they were attempting to be planes, lots of airborneness. Ooh, that sounds more exciting at least. A little bit of altitude. Yes. Ooh, speaking of cars. Speaking of cars that go fast, I've had a look at a couple of cars what go
Docking
fast games
permission
recently.
authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 01.
Probably not for the stream, for technical reasons, but yes, I've been dipping my toe into Wreckfest. Rhymes with breakfast. And Project Cars 2. Now, I'm not a driver, I should like to add, but there's something about the Project Cars project that I admire, so I tend to sometimes buy things that I admire. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Oh, Snake Lord 44. There's a cooldown on that, but you should be able to shortly, I think. It's quite a wobbly planet, this one. Moves around quite a bit under me ship. We have a number of other sound effects as well. Of course, we have exclamation mark, good idea, exclamation pardon, exclamation bad idea, and I know right question mark. Oof. Very bouncy hull. There we go. I declare this landing adequate.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Thank you, MC.
We caught our own fish. Didn't have to pay for it. Then whoever we sold it to, it would be clear profit.
It's a good idea there from yes. Oh, Fisk Dragon. It's just without the exclamation mark because I like to confuse things. INORITE question mark. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Snake Lloyd. Oh yes, Horizon's definitely worth it, I think. I think by this stage in the game, I think base game plus Horizons is pretty much the standard. Yeah. So you've got non-atmospheric landings and engineers. Oh, Guardians is that. See, this is the thing as well. Playing Horizons is you forget which bits are Horizon specific. But yes, I suppose the Guardians have to be because they're all planetary based. Yeah. To the workshop. Multi-cannons. No, it's not. We haven't got the greatest multi-cannons in the world, you know. Let's see. This is the least effective upgrade. Blah blah blah. Reduces thermal load and power draw. Don't really need that. Ooh, lightweight mount. Long range weapon. Now that's the stuff. Overcharge weapon. Increases power draw and heat to increase damage up. Probably would. Ooh, that's tempting. Yeah. Rapid fire mod. That's also tempting. Ooh, so many choices. So damage per second goes up. That's the main thing, isn't it? Really, damage per second. Short range blaster takes damage down. Sizable increase on damage per second. Sturdy mount. I think it's going to be the rapid fire mod. Although, no, I never run out of. I very rarely run out of ammo. We could always, replenish on the fly. Yeah. Except I don't have any mechanical scrap. Boo and bum and wee. Well, that's all we've got time for. I'm fully kidding. Right, mechanical scrap. I wonder if we can acquire some. It's a level 1 thingy, so... oh, actually, yes. There's a thought. Oh, tab. There. Pin the blueprint if you had, yes. My thoughts exactly. Yes. But what I'm also interested in is how, yeah, there you go, you see. Is there a blueprint pin limit? Is it 1 pin for type? 1 per engineer, regardless of type. Ooh. Okey-doke. Right. See, education. So, let's sort this out. What do we want? We want engineers. No, don't. Material traders. Oh. Here we go. Now what's the blast? Hang on. Oh. How is everyone's weekend been anyway? We were doing the VR yesterday in Rec Room. Yes, it was because obviously everyone has to do one. They've just rolled out their Battle Royale, which is rather lovely. Why am I not seeing things? Bookmarks. Oh, it's because this isn't my doohickey. Hang on then. Oh dear. There we are. Head tracker is minimized. Yes, so it's quite interesting actually. Battle Royale, you on the rec room, you hand glide off and yes, off the thing. There's like a cable car. You get on the cable car, and it takes you over the island, and then you hand glide down onto the island, all in virtual reality. It's quite impressive. Ooh. No, oh, good lord. There we go. So we are in Wolf 397. Nope, didn't like that. What are you doing? Oh, nearest. Yeah. It's having some slight issues here. Hang on. This has just already done it, and I'm a fool. Ah, I see. It's a drop down. There we are. So I'm guessing it's manufactured, isn't it? So Wolf 363. Is where we want to be. Hang. Oh, it's fairly M. Curtin's Ponders VR hang gliding is sounding terrifying, but it's actually not that bad. Partly because it's a very sort of cartoony environment, and you are moored very heavily to the hang glider, which is
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Landing gear
which is
returning.
very stable, you see. So yes, it's actually not that bad really. And of course, I think people underplay how far your body tells you what's going on. Really, this is the thing I found with the forest in VR. The forest, if you haven't played it, and I don't think this is a spoiler, but it starts with a plane crash, and you get a plane crash experience at the start. And I rather trepidatiously, I should add, I launched that in virtual reality. And game sound. Okay, let's do it in here because it helps. Hang on. Actually, no, it's going to be easier doing it the old-fashioned way. Hang on. Oh. I do think I may have fiddled around with it a bit. Hang on. There, is that better? I hope that's better. Do let me know further if I'm being drowned out, because I'm the important bit. Ha.
Frame shift drive charging.
I've done some of those simulator light rides in Disneyland. The visual impact versus the actual body movement is immense. Yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah, if you're not,
Ready to engage.
yeah. So even with the forest, I think the first time I did it, I was sitting down. So we're talking about corollary here between me, real me, sitting down on a chair in my living room versus the digital me sitting on a crashing plane, and it's sort of like, well, I know none of this is happening. It's so blatant that none of this is happening, but it kind of actually it wasn't that impactful at all. Which is not, obviously a criticism of the game makers or anything of that nature. It's I think it's just an inherent aspect of virtual reality,
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, and the Shrikey, baby, welcome to the stream. Do help yourself to a warm beer. Which is interestingly why planes need artificial horizons, because pilots get very disoriented. Yes, no, absolutely, yeah. And I assume that the more nimble the plane, the more of an issue that is, because obviously it's not like you're the only force acting on the pilot is gravity from the Earth, is it? You've got all your momentum-y forces at play as well. I forgot for a moment there that I'd started at past. I was thinking we were approaching our first hour, which would have been extraordinary. Come on, little Viper. You can do it. I've learned all about pilot disorientation by watching the stream. Oh, thank you very much, Mimsy. Yeah. At least we're flying forwards today, Yeah, we sometimes, quite frequently, in fact, have a random rule set that we play by. And one that's come up a couple of times is flying backwards. Or rather, no forward thrust. I think we're rewording it to that because that's more honest, really. And, yeah. It's a skill. It's a useless skill, which I'm slowly improving at. I suspect there are some transferable elements to it. Oh, shiny. Well, that's sort of how we've solved a lot of the problems with flying in reverse thrust, is to use FA off. So we're not like 100% FA off when we do it, but yeah, things like getting into super cruise and things, you pretty much require it. So flying in reverse, switch flight assist off, get max speed, 0 throttle, turn the ship round, and then you're basically travelling in the right direction and at the right speed to actually engage your friendship drive. But it's sort of it's that's fine. I think it gets slightly awkward. I think with stuff like docking, where you can use the same technique for instance, docking at a Coriolis, but part of the fun of the flying backwards thing is to do it blind. So I'm still a little uncertain as to what our ultimate rules are as far as that's concerned. So yes, the Rec Room Battle Royale, you've got these little potions as well that you get, which do your shield and things. Shield and health, basically. Because there isn't, I think, any armour as such in Rec Room in terms of the assets. And I think they were quite keen to not sort of reintroduce, to introduce many assets. It was sort of a recycle job.
Juliet Alpha, Charlie, be aware. Weapon fire restrictions are in place in this sector. Request approved. Proceed to landing pad 01.
I'd say too that it looks like we're getting the first sort of hint of how Rec Room is going to actually monetize. Because it's been going for years now. On I think just a grant. I've got a feeling it's some sort of government thing from France. Just, despite this being, I think one of the most successful social games in VR currently. This feels very slow, 71, doesn't it?
Lantern gear deployed.
Yeah. A little better.
Landing complete. Ship secured.
Yeah, so, Project Cars 2, which I'm not very good at all, because it involves proper race driving skills. But there are assistants. Hang on. What's my hand doing? Oh. Blimey. And, what was I going to say? Yeah, so you've got sort of, you've got guides that you can follow in-game that sort of help you around the corners and things, which I desperately need. A long way from winning anything in that. But, contacts. Mechanical scrap. So what have we got? Oh, welcome back, Shrike. You're not at the chalet, are you? Of a Sunday?
Blocking bay access is a crime. Don't risk annihilation. Make way.
Now we need enough to get to oh, I've done that again, haven't I? Six for one, 2 for 1. Not got a lot in, have we? I think we're making a lot for our own back here, but never mind. Hang a bit. Check this first, never mind.
Docking reservation policy. Ensure you have authorization
He just bits plates. Oh, we've got 3 of those. Oh no, we should be okay. Yeah, only one roll of the dice and then we're into nothingness. I have to go on a big old material hunt at some point. Internet at chalet is more stable than at home. Shiny says, do have collector limpets and cargo on your ship. Might be worth sitting in a nav and farming. Oh.
Have authorization to be inside the docking bay.
I don't have collector limpets
Loitering is a violation.
and cargo, but I could probably rig up the... I can rig up the ARSP. For that might be an idea. Let's see how we do. Oh, look at the skill of getting around the navigation in Galaxy Map. Wowzers, trousers. Remarkable skills. Oh, excuse me. Curtin says he has spent an hour in a res yesterday with a small fleet of collector limpets. Not health lasers as well, eh? Now I'm at a material trader turning them into valuable thingies.
Ship restraints retracted. You are clear for egress.
I'm sorry to hear that, Shrike. What did I say, What did I say that you missed, and I'll say it again? Whoa. So that's how that works. Ha ha ha. Ho 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 ho. I like to think that the proximity alarm is laughing at you. Ho 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 ho. Like that. It's Orange Spark. Oh, 7, sir. Welcome to the stream. Yes. Oh, can we get a little bit more light? Oh. That might be too much light. I'll see how we do. Is that too much light? I don't know. Should have this stuff down by now, really.
Frameshift drive charging.
Orange Sparks writes, the post-lunch chat extended a bit longer than anticipated, but I made it. Well, glad to have you here, Sparky. And I think we're going to be doing 2 hours today, possibly even longer. Who knows? Yeah.
Tell me that again.
Well, basically, we usually stream of an evening for an hour, but there were reasons, real-life reasons for me to not do that this evening. And I've got the place to myself for a few hours now, so
Fuel scoping.
so yes, so I think we can go. I think we can do a long one.
Fuel
Yep.
disengage.
Oh, get comfy. Here we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now you'll notice, won't you, that I've navigated right into the system menu, picked out exactly where I want to go, which you know,
3, 2,
saves a little time rather than going into your navs twice. You know, sometimes I'm sad to say, quite useful to make sure you linger as little as possible in super cruises, so you can avoid the beasties that are out there. Yeah. Oh. Only 130 light seconds to trophy. Only 1 minute ETA away from engineering my pupils. Trophy come, I've got me trophy camp. Now, we didn't have a look at railguns when we were here with the ARSP. Not untempted to have a little play with those. Especially if we're going to be map farming, which it looks like we will be. Either on stream or off. My voice is a little off today. Oh yes, it's the Christmas pudding planet, isn't it? I'd forgotten. Yum yum. Could just go some custard. Who's up for custard? Oh, I had a thought. Yeah, so, we've settled, haven't we, once and for all, that it's okay to have pineapple on pizza. But another thought occurred to me, which is, are you allowed pineapple in calzone? Oh. Now, I love pineapple on a pizza as much as the next person, but, I don't know. Putting it in a calzone feels like a step too far, you know? That's been preying heavily on my mind. That and Brexit, but mainly the pineapple in calzone thing. Yeah. I think what it is, fundamentally, is I want to say it's an edge case, but it's not quite what I mean. But and Curtin says as long as anchovies and capers are involved, everything else is fine. Wowzers, trousers. We're opening a whole tin of anchovies there, MC, of course, because I know many a person who wouldn't put them anywhere near, and feed them to their cats. Me, of course, I have.
Falcon, B. Lacey, Juliet, Alpha, Charlie.
Oh, that's me.
Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
I'll do that now. Yes, I'm no stranger to,
Docking permission authorized.
Thank you.
May proceed to landing pad 06.
May I proceed in my conversation, please? Right, yes, oh, fish sauce, that was what I was going to say. Ooh, coming in a little too fast towards the ground there. Which is, of course, anchovy-based. Your fish sauce, lovely, a spoonful of that. Coconut milk, perfectly adequate Thai sauce. Mm-mm-mm. And capers, oh. Why am I back to front? Let's do the old up and over, shall we? I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? Oh, there we go. Don't know what that was, but it had a good beat.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Whoa. Curtains writes, I had a fish coup in Iceland a few years ago, and it was astonishing. Defied description, really. Well, coup de tartare. There we go. Ah, joke sold. That was a typographical error for soup, Curtains explains. Tartar sauce often served with fish, you see, and coup d'etat. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Oh, Engineer's Workshop. Multi-cannon. We're going for... No, we're going for that one. Rapid fire. Bombs. Oh dear. That might be a bit short. Advanced software internal, blah blah blah. Reduce module power draw. Diddly do. Double braced. Survivability, not really bothered about that. Strip down, it's my go-to really, but ooh, that looks very kinky. That's something to keep in mind. Experiment upgrade that automatically reloads the weapon even when firing. That's also quite kinky. Smart rounds, friend or foe targeting upgrade that causes rounds to self-destruct before damaging ships that are not currently targeted. Oh. Corrosive, thermal. These are all very exciting. Oh. And kill it with fire, I think is my general doohickey. So we'd need phase alloys for that. Oh. Anyway, we can, I think, get that going later, can't we? So in the meantime, come on. Oh, there we go. On to. Oh no, we're not. Oh, that's a pain. Emily, I'm very well. Did I get my Speedo? Oh, well then, I didn't, but the Gimp certainly got his Speedo on. It's the only way he's allowed into the pool. Yes, no, the pool party went more or less according to plan, I think. Grief didn't make it, which is sad. Sad face. Grief, of course, one of the moderators of this year's stream. But yes, M. Curtains, who is in chat, he joined us in the Shrike, and Sparky. Yes. Who else was there? Freckley. Freckley joined us too. And Spark and I had a... No, I wasn't there. Focus. Sparky and the Gimp had a sauna. Yeah. I was there in spirit. Trunks on, of course, you know. It being England. Thank you, MC. Yes, it was rather good, wasn't it? I've got to think now. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, what the hell? Yeah. Let's go all out on the one. I think that's... Yep, we're out of stuff now. Oh, never mind. Further, I don't think we've unlocked anyone else yet. Which is a shame. Yeah. Hum. So let's go back to Kriggle Zone. Oh. Emily writes, we're doing the intensive potty training, so I'll be in and out. Right now, I'm
Ship
trying to catch the number
released.
2.
Departure authorized.
Lots of detail there. It's a very dense text, Emily. Yes, I don't think I would trade places just in the moment. But my dear friend and colleague has all of this. No rules, Sparky. No, not possibly later if we have time. Still on our first hour, so that's fine. Caulking. Oops. M curtains. Wouldn't mind doing the necessary. Rather ashamed to say I forgot to bring my landing gear in. Thank you. Oh, no.
Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you,
If
Commander.
they change one thing in Streamlabs chatbot, it's this. Hang on. There we go. Let's try that again, shall we? Ooh. It's not that sort of stream, M curtains. Ha!
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, really? No.
Taking heat damage.
That was awkward. Oh dear, I can smell the dash cooking. Might put some bacon on that. Hang on. No, no bacon, sorry. We're going to have a big celebration when that total hits the big 3-0. Oh, well, what do you have in mind, MC? I'm all for a party. 3-0 doesn't feel like much of a milestone, if I'm honest, though. But we get out of the suck zone of this here ball of rock. This will also help us line up with the old station exit. I've got a commander on me tail there. Whoa. Every 10 wheel events we get a karaoke song. Oh, blimey. Well, I'll see what I can do. I'm pretty sure that's doable, maybe, possibly. You'll have to find me the track. And it has to be one I know. Oh, that's a pain. I could have done that, never mind. Well, I wanted to look at the thrusters anyway. Fascinating things. Even that is denied me. Oh.
Lazy, Juliet Alpha Charlie. This is an Alliance station. Please comply with STARCOM regulations at all times. Request approved. You are cleared on pad 28.
Ooh, 28. My favorite number. Only the lonely. Oh, that turned into a different song.
Speed restrictions are in operation within the facility perimeter.
Oh, he sounds firm but fair, doesn't he? I'm speeding in a Viper. Ooh. I do like it when you can eyeball the pad before you've even gone through the toaster.
Attention. Observe minimum safe distance.
Thank you, Unchained Water, for following me stream there. Very welcome, very welcome.
Landing gear deployed.
That was a very rude T9, wasn't it?
Touchdown successful. Clear for system shutdown.
Thank you. So, not sure what good will come of this, but let's see what happens. Yeah. Ah. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. So in here we have a railgun. Not real gun, railgun. Although a railgun is a real gun. Yeah. Got 72 cargo bays, we should be able to sort something out. Let's see what they've got. Oh, this is exciting. I don't think I've done collector limbiting, really. Oh, well, I have, obviously, for mining, but... engineered shield generator, very nice. Surface scanner, champion. Let's see. Collected limpets. Let's say 20. We're just going after mats anyway, aren't we? Oops. Oh, I see. Maybe a bit more. Can't have too many limpets. Well, you can if you're mining, MC. To be perfectly blunt. Oh. Yeah. I'm slightly nervous because I think I heard the door go earlier. Probably nothing.
Ship is released. You may leave when ready.
Welcome, Commander Demango Yogurt. There. What? Good grief.
Collision warning. Pay attention, Commander.
You don't need to warn me about a collision when I'm blooming at a collision, do you? Try warning me before the collision, hmm? There's a good chap. God.
Landing gear retracted.
Make me forget me landing gear. Right, so I've got a feeling that I won't be able to get anywhere with me railgun upgrades.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And in that case, we will do some harvesting. Oopsie. Forgot how close we were. Oh, I'm a bit gassy today, I do apologise.
Orbital flight engaged.
Le fleet orbital est engagé. So we're almost capers with tuna. Whoa. Whoa. They can really lift. They can lift tuna, can't they? A good caper. Of course, I'm always reminded of the caper scene in the first remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Donald Sutherland is playing a city hygiene inspector, of
Recon
course.
Juliet Alpha
That
Charlie.
particular version.
Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
And he
Docking permission authorized.
Thank you.
You may proceed to landing pad 07.
he shuts a kitchen down after finding, shall we say, something of a rat in the soup. The chef is insistent that it's a caper. Seems like quite a, an odd choice of seasoning.
Docking
Yeah.
procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Thank you. So yes, I get a feeling that long range. Maybe. So quite a slow beast. I don't know. Let's go with that one. Experimental effects. Plasma slug. Wowzers. M. Curtains has a child who eats capers by the spoonful from the jar. Emily writes, I wish my child would eat something halfway decent. He's a picky eater and now only wants to eat fun dip. Oh dear. Can't get very far on fun dip. No, sir. In fact, I was saying only the other day that, well, put it this way.
Hey, Jack, you'll never guess what's been going on in my life lately. I'd lent my lawn trimmer to Jim, my neighbor on the other side. About 3 months ago it was, and he'd still not given it back. Now, to his credit, we're both kind of busy guys, you know. He's got that chain of bathroom supplies he manages, and, well, you know, I've got my own stuff going on, too. But at the same time, my lawn's getting a bit ragged round the edges. Could really use some love, you know. So I see his car's outside, so I just pop over, ring his bell. When he comes to the door, he's kind of flustered, and I start telling him that my lawn's looking a bit rough. He just stares at me like, you know, why are you telling me all this? And so I come out and say it. Jim, is there any chance I could get my strimmer back? Man, you should have seen his face. He just closes his eyes and drops his head down. And it's like, I've still got your strimmer. Anyway, to cut a long story short, he'd forgotten all about the strimmer. He steps away from the door and is back in 2 minutes. Hands the strimmer back to me. Here I was, thinking he'd maybe been avoiding me or something, but really, it was just a misunderstanding. He thought he'd given it back to me weeks ago.
Well, yes, I guess it's true that a lot of grievances in life are down to failures to communicate. That if we leave our metaphorical doors open, we'll have a smoother ride through life.
Well, I don't know if you could go that far, Jack. I just popped round in case you were interested about why my back garden was suddenly looking a lot neater, you know.
That's 2.5 minutes I'm not going to get back, isn't it? Right, where was I? Oh yes, no, it's like a what do you call it? Swizzle stick. Is it swizzle stick? We have them over here, but they're not called fan dips. Yes, that was the thing. That was the point. Yeah. Oh, blimey. So yes, I think we're doing all that we can sensibly do here. So let's see if we can make this work. Ooh, we've greened up trophy camp as well. Lovely.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
So, to the nav beacon, I suppose.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Sherbet dab. As opposed to sherbet fountain. Yes, I think that's the thing, isn't it? Oh yes. There aren't that many sweets that go by a different name, I think, in the States than they do over here. That's certainly one of them. Emily, do you have sherbet fountains, which is like if you imagine a stick of dynamite, but the fuse is a long stick of licorice, and instead of an explosive, it's loaded with sherbet, and it is yellow in colour, not red, and is a sweet and not an explosive device. Yeah. Because we have those. Curtains. Right, sherbet fountain is a truly great thing. Yes, now, curtains. I don't think I'm wrong in this, but Was the theory that you were taught as a child that you were somehow to suck up the sherbet through the licorice, rather than use the licorice as a sort of a dabber? Yes, the sherbet fountain is this sort of stick of dynamite thing. It's not literally, obviously. No, this is a packeted sweet. Yeah. See, I don't remember this. Oh, we might have to have a discussion on this, MC. But I don't remember the licorice being hollow. I remember being told it was hollow, but I don't remember it actually being hollow. I might have to go out and get one. Oh no, yes, it's essentially irrespective. Well, this is the thing, because it's supposed to be a fountain, so it would make sense if the licorice was hollow, but I just don't remember ever, certainly never getting it to work. Thus, yeah. I suppose inhaling white powder through a straw wasn't seen as a comely thing for children to be getting up to. Possibly. Plastic MC. Oh, truly these are the end days. Oh, I fall out of Super Cruise in disgust. That's probably the other one. Oh no, that's the other one over there. I can see it all so clearly. Now, while we're on the subject of things changing, Emily, you might be interested to learn that despite the fact that we're undergoing, the greatest shake-up of political and commercial life in peacetime ever, the thing that's really got Britain's goat right now is that we have this product called salad cream, which is a sort of Magic Whip, I think is the nearest equivalent. I think that's right. Slightly confusing for us because if you say Magic Whip, so Brit, I think, or she, could be a woman or non-binary, likely to assume that it's a pudding. But yes, so salad cream, so it's like a squidgy stuff that you squeeze onto your salad, is going to allegedly be renamed sandwich cream because people use it in sandwiches.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Would help if I was in. He's gone. I shall have to have a look at that. Hang on. Oh. This is just as important. Now, where do I get that link? There we go. Oh, that's the point. Hang on. Don't do that. Don't do that. God.
Scan
So
detected.
rude. Sherbet Fountain, UK. Ooh! Yeah. Yes. You see it's sort of clamped off at both ends. Licorice dipper, you see. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get to the bottom of this, you know, MC. Very much. The original packaging is a paper tube folded around the bit of licorice which is sticking out the end and probably not hygienic or waterproof. Yep. Oh yes, it's probably a marked improvement. Yeah, I think they were rather reliant on... Hello? What's going on here then? I think we just missed that. Never mind. Oh no, still going on. Oh, it's an Ickle Eagle.
Target shields online. Target shields offline. Under attack.
What have I got? Oh, there's the red one. Well, we didn't get much there, did we? Shiny. OM curtains. I will protect your childhood, but I do need to know just for personal reasons. Oh, yes. So part of me is wondering if
Scan detected.
the situation was really that one would bite through the licorice, thus sealing up the hollow. So I could well believe either is the case, you know. Stock photo, sherbet fountain, and sherbet Curtis cocaine candy drug. Yeah, you see. Hardly surprising. I remember in my school days, there was a craze for, this is a little bit complicated. It was just one of those strange passing fads, you know, that one picks up. That one would take the insides out of a Bic crystal biro and take the end, you know, that little sort of plug at the end of the Bic crystal that tells you what colour the pen is if you've lost the lid. It would, yeah, so you'd basically end up just with a hollow tube, and then you'd sort of scoop up chalk dust into the tube from the chalkboard, because I'm very old, and then you'd sort of blow the chalk dust out in a sort of a cloud. The overall effect, I think, was to imitate a cigarette. Well, they may well have been. That's surprisingly late, actually. But obviously, you know, there's quite a gap between its invention and its replacing existing kit in often very underfunded schools. But yes, I think it was. For me, it was pretty much the difference between primary school and secondary school. Was the leap from chalkboard to dry wipe. Or is that sort of, you know where you are with a chalkboard, don't you? There's always that slight nervousness whenever one put pen to a virgin whiteboard that it was the wrong type. So confused. Oh dear, wing of three. Three even. Last.
Under attack. Target shields online.
Into dogfight mode.
Target shields offline.
Cam to Poppy. Oh dear. Can't see me. Roundel. There we go.
Target shields online. Scan detected. Scan detected. Target shields offline.
I'll just point that like that, don't I? Oh dear. I've not had much practice with these, you know.
Target shields online. Target shields
Come
offline.
on. Oh dear. Quite sure what's happening there.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Cannot get me plasma accelerated. Blooming fire.
Target shields online.
Bum.
Target shields offline.
It's really difficult doing three things at once, you know. Yep, nothing. I don't think I'm cut out for these, you know. Eagles are often wrong uns, aren't they? I had a science teacher accidentally use a permanent mark on a whiteboard, went out and got some solvent, rubbed it off. That's cheating. Shiny. Ah, yes. No, quite right. Shiny points out it's also, you know, how much chalk you have left versus is the marker empty or not. M. Curtin's writes, writing over erroneous permanent marker with a whiteboard pen is my go-to method. That's almost magical, MC. Right, I'm wondering if I'd achieve more in the Viper, considering we're material farming rather than cargo farming.
Cannot comply.
Naturellement. There we go.
Drive charging. 4,
Determined to get somewhere tonight. Oh.
1.
Yeah. Greggle Zone. Welcome to Greggle Zone. Hoping that was named by a player. Because it's a peculiar name. I don't think I'm telling any tales out of school there. What a lovely approach, if I do Coco. Or I could just go a Bourbon. Wish I hadn't said that. Never mind. I'm not sure we've got much on the Viper, you see. Bom, 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 bom. Yes. I think also the squeak of a marker pen is slightly more irritating than the pink noise of a deftly used crayon. Chalk, I should say.
Lincoln, Juliet Alpha Charlie, please comply with STARCOM protocols when attempting to dock at this facility. Approval granted. Proceed to landing pad. 4-5.
I'm going to observe the speed limit, which I generally do anyway, because I like a nice slow docking, but it does seem to be a rather busy place. Whoop, 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 whoop. How relaxing. How calming.
Landing gear deployed.
Ah, how's that?
Touchdown successful. You are cleared to disembark.
Might as well. What's going on there? Storage option. You have too much cargo. Of course I have. Hang on then. Whoa. Advanced maintenance. Restock. Limpet control. What? I just discovered Freightley Firm upstairs sneakily watching Ed Lewis. Ed Lewis is on? Well, really. It better be on in half an hour. That's all I can say. Which makes conversation very limited. Hang on, sorry, I need to. Oh, honestly, you try and then good chef. Hang on, what's happening here? Oh, it's the worst thing. Who's playing that dinosaur game? Oh, steady on. Have it for a game of honor. Oh no, that's fine. Assassin's Creed, which is very Greek this time round. No respect at all for me. Not at all, MC. Bum.
With their lunchtime, with their Sundays, with their Saturdays. What's everyone done last week? It was an entire week away from streaming, an entire week away from the office, and it feels somewhat unusual.
I staged a coup.
We don't do this either.
Staged.
So quite nice bit of cash. Because two fundamental things that we actually need in this island. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to do it. Stroll the madness. I know Jack Little, you staged a coup. It's very upsetting. Now I'm back. Let me tell you, when I'm back in the office. Oh, LaveCon. I'm really jealous of LaveCon. How was it? How was it, everyone? Tell me all about it. What did I miss? Jack.
Oh, is he naming a dinosaur after me? He's all right, really, isn't he?
Watch Jack and see how he survives, right?
Why am I always this dinosaur, though? That's what I want to know.
Casual look. I know that all the dinosaurs are ladies. Look at this lovely little yellow Struthiomimus. How cute. Super cute.
We all start female.
It was your first LaveCon? What? I don't believe it. LoveCon, more like. You know it.
Anyway,
has it got food?
We'll come back to him later. We'll come back to him later. Yeah, there we go. Oh, right. Oh, hello, Tuplex. I was just doing a thing there, venting. I was just venting, Tuplex. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, where are we? Oh yes, Vipers. Use this ship. Hop. And then outfitting. Ooh, repair all, yes. Oh, refueled on 10. Dreadful. What a noob. Okay, let's get rid of that. Cargo. Rack. Yeah, can't do much with that one. Huh. Shrike's got Ed on TV and me on the laptop. That's where I like to be, on someone's lap. Oh, dear me. Right. Yep, fire groups, I know. Right. Remote, no, not remote workshop, advanced maintenance. How are you, Tuplex, anyway? Welcome to the stream. Frankly, fam, sorry to tear you away from the boy Lewis. How are you? Oh dear. Whew. These 2-hour streams take it out of one, I can tell you.
Ship is released. You may leave when ready.
Wow. Perfect driving there. We lined up? Yeah, we're lined up. There we go. Ooh, have you unlocked all of the islands? Frankly, I've not bought the game yet. I'm holding out, I'm afraid.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'd like to get the deluxe edition, but it's a little bit. £50 is a bit of a psychological barrier for me, I must admit. Oh, we're gonna have some fun with these, I think. I quite like this build. It's it's going full turret. Lovely. Commander Shrike, too busy playing Elite and watching streams to buy the game. Well, yes, quite. Elite is the one true game after all, you know. I suppose that's another factor, as well as the fact that I've bought Planet Coaster. I think I've played a total of about 3 hours. Which again is no criticism of Planet Coaster itself. It's more an issue of timekeeping, really. Now I should have a little more zip, and actually a chance of hitting targets. So I'll just take another 20 minutes or so of this, and I think that's our 2 hours up. Let's put another coin in the meter. Shiny's been playing Warframe, putting Elite on the back burner, still doing stuff, but less so. Yeah, there's also that sort of danger, which I feel a little bit, you know. Which I monitor, not in terms of, because obviously I stream Elite, you know, more than anything, so I'm always getting some gameplay in, but it's what I'm playing outside of the stream. This rather perverse situation where I'm sort of waiting for the next update with Elite, which seems to happen a lot. Conversely, playing a lot of NMS at the moment because I want to be ready for their update, so, you know. It's a peculiar way of things. What I'd quite like is to get a freighter by the time the NMS update rolls out, but I think that's I don't think that's going to happen without a serious amount of grind. And I'm not a grinder, contrary to popular belief. So much pep. Marvelous. Now the eagles, for some reason,
Scan detected.
are frequently Rollins. See also Imperial Couriers and Imperial Eagles.
Scan detected.
Duplex actually contemplating to buy the ESO Shimmering Isles DLC. Dear goodness, what has the world come to? Well, when a game gets you, I should say. Ooh, speaking of which, slightly off topic, but I happened to see in a bricks and mortar shop some official merchandise for We Happy Few, which technically is not even out yet. Early access on the PC, and Shiny accidentally bought Amazon Prime to get Twitch Prime to get Warframe stuff, so now he's watching the Grand Tour.
Scan detected.
Well, less said, sooner spended, Shiny. Not a huge fan of the Clarkson. There you go, Imperial Eagle, what'd I tell you? There's a wing of 2 with, what is that, Mark 3, but it's a novice. Yeah, we're doing it.
Target shields offline.
We are doing it.
Target destroyed. Scan detected. Cargo scoop.
Oh, I know what I've not done.
Programming limpet drone.
Well, MC, the weapons. I mean, the lasers. I think we've not done anything with those yet, and but no, they just seem to. They didn't feel much different, to be honest, but they did feel slightly shorter skirmish than I was expecting, which I suppose means that it was doing its bit.
Scan detected.
Yeah. So that's it. Let's see. who we can find. Just flying off into the black yonder there. Something else that I find quite interesting about these places is the apparent reticence that the forces have of opening up on wanted oh, something's going on. So that, here we go. Ugh, blast. Never mind. But yes, they, as if to negate my point, they seem to it seems to be quite reticent in opening up on. Oh, good night, Shiny. Thank you for joining us. It was nice in those early afternoon streams that we can get you along.
Target shields online. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Yes. Often you'll see it. Well, they seem to be bimbling along for ages, a wanted ship, and then is that a hostile? Oops!
Target shields offline.
Don't do that. Oh.
Target destroyed. Programming limpet drone. Scan detected.
I'll get to the end of this thought. But yes, so, you know, and they'll be bimbling along with a wanted status, and you'll see the forces flying around, and it's not until you open fire that they actually show a blind bit of interest. Is me limpet drone actually doing its stuff?
Scan detected.
Oh. Maybe it's just out of range. Is that it? There we go. We're off. Little fella. Should we have a look outside? Charming.
Scan detected.
One more for luck. Ooh, no, two more for luck. Lucky me. Right. We have a few has been banned in Australia. Totally not because it's a criticism of the Australian only. That's not true. Is that really happening, Shiny? That's not what the thing's sort of about anyway, really, is it? The irony of government-enforced drug taking being banned by a government is lost on them. Yeah. That's actually, I need to look up the guy's name because he's one of those people that I really enjoy the work of, but don't really know. Don't know his name, but the chap that plays Uncle Jack, I think it is, who also plays the rather nasty character in one of the Fallout games. No, not Fallout. The other one, Far Cry. Literally the only interesting thing in Far Cry 4, I think it was. No, 3. Far Cry 3. Which is the silly one. The one that we're supposed to think was a unreliable narrator story about the excesses of American fantasy. It actually just looked like another American fantasy, so it didn't really work. But yes, in the middle of that you had this quite hideous Australian rapist, basically, character. Ooh, yeah, I think we're going to get some action here. Why not?
Target shield is offline.
Oh.
Target shields online.
Out of range?
Under attack.
Oh, is he now?
Scan detected. Target shields offline.
This is all feeling very strange, you know.
Target shields online.
Oh, it's going to take ages. God.
Target shields offline.
That's more like it. Boo. Nothing if not determined. Yeah, that's better.
Target destroyed.
Hurrah, hurrah.
Programming limpet drone.
Thank you.
Scan detected.
Ugh. Yeah, I can see when I'm outmatched, says the NPC, but
Scan
don't
detected.
think he saw in time, did he? Unlikely. Also unlikely. You know, maths is maths, aren't they? Quite a buzz I gave him there. Never mind. Oh. Ooh. Very good.
Target shields.
Zero tolerance. Ha.
Target destroyed.
There we go. I think this might be it, you know. Oh. For this particular session. So, while we wait for the limpet to do its thing, let's prepare ourselves for the moment. Just to show there's no hard feelings towards our former leader. Yeah, we're going to do that, aren't we? Right. Okay. And console. Yeah. So. How are we looking? That's it. Yes, the Jack Little raid phrase is Jack Little raid phrase, as per. And I'd just like to thank everybody for joining me today on this earlier than usual stream, namely Orange Spark, Freckly Femme, M Curtains, The Shrike, Duplex, MLE, some other people. Lots of people just blinked off then. It's very unsettling. Ooh. And anyone else who I haven't mentioned. And I would, of course, like to thank... I'd like to thank Steve Kirby for making me the man I am today. And until we meet again, fly safe. I shall see you in the black.